Hi, I'm Ed.
I'm Ashley. We're in Los Angeles.
And we're attending Microsoft's Professional Developers Conference, and you're watching Ed and Ashley's 5-Minute Show. Hi, I am here with Carol Eidt from Microsoft. So, Carol, first of all, can you tell us sort of what's your position? What do you do on a day-to-day basis at Microsoft?
So I am an architect, and so that's my position. Let's see, I'm on the CLR team, the Common Language Runtime, which is the .NET Runtime. And my day-to-day varies from day to day. So one of the things that actually brought me down to LA is I'm our representative to the ECMA Standards Committee. So that's the standards organization through which the CLI and C# were standardized.
Okay.
So I do that. I am responsible for architecting, certain areas of the runtime. I work most closely with CodeGen, and so day to day that involves planning meetings. It involves a little bit of coding from time to time, design, architecture. So it's sort of a varied job. It's not the same.
Which is good, because then it becomes mundane and ordinary, and no one wants that. So, I was really, right now, I want to talk about sort of how you got to being an architect. Where did you start? How did you get into technology? What meandering path brought you here?
Okay, so I'll try not to be really long, because I have had a bit of a long path. So my original goal was to be a doctor, and I wanted to go to Johns Hopkins, but my parents, after having 2 in college, said no, you have to go to a public school. So I went to UC Davis because they had a good nutrition program. Found out I hated nutrition science, so then I changed eventually to physics. But then I discovered, I don't know what I want to do with physics, but I really liked my programming class. So, but I wasn't really sure. So I took 4 years off and played music, and then I went back to school in computer science because I liked programming, thinking though that I'm kind of I was really big in math and physics and all of that. So probably theoretical computer science, and I found out I hate theoretical computer science. But I took my first compiler class, and I was like, this is for me.
Oh, high five.
Yes. It was just like, this is really fun. And so, so then I got a job at HP Labs working on the PA RISC processor, and it's actually on the architecture team. My very first job was writing architecture verification programs. Really, really boring, but it was a great opportunity and a great group. So I ended up eventually, moving to them, going to HP full time, and I spent most of my career working first on the PA RISC compilers and then the Eidt compilers. Then I moved into the software group, and it wasn't really what I really, really wanted to do, and I was really lucky because HP offered early retirement, and I was eligible, so I took it and went to Microsoft, and I had previously worked on the standards as a HP representative. And so I'd met a bunch of the people on the, on the Microsoft team, and so I'd actually gotten a pretty good impression through that, and so that was one of the first places I looked, and moved to Microsoft, and so here I am. And so you asked me, why am I an architect? And I've done the management thing, so I've gone sort of back and forth between individual contributor and management, and I really like people, but I'm kind of a technologist at heart, so I always find myself going back to the individual contributor position.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like your path has just been really exciting and finding out what you love, and it's really cool.
Yeah,
I'm a fan.
Feel really, really lucky because I know that many, many people end up doing things they don't particularly enjoy for a good part of their life. So I feel like I'm really lucky that I've been able to do something that, is not only fun to do, but actually pays pretty well. So.
We're just a bunch of lucky ducks.
Yes, exactly.
Well, Carol, thank you so much for taking time out of your conference schedule to chat with us.
Yeah, it's been fun talking to you.
And thank you for watching this episode of Ed and Ashley's 5-Minute Show.